thought about something while driving. Women, I'm driving and I'm seeing all these women go to work, and I'm grabbing breakfast and I'm seeing women going to work and everything. I always see the orbs around me. I don't know if y'all see them, but I've been always seeing the orbs around me. Wow, I'm so protected. But anyhow, women rather get up. Women rather get up and go hustle and bustle like a man, like a man and stuff like that. Rather go hustle and bustle like a man than work with their man. Work with their man. Get it out the mud. You know, do what the man tell him to do, because the man has um not all the time, of course. I'm not talking about all the time. I'm talking about when you're working with a real producer like me. When you're working with a real producer that's gonna get you there like me. I'm not talking about dudes want to sit around and smoke weed and have their head up their ass and play video games all day, shit like that. I'm talking about dudes that are real producer, dudes making real moves and getting shit done, right? But women would rather go to work for the man, so-called white supremacists they always complain about and shit like that, than work with a man, work with their man, I should say, than work with their man. And it's crazy, man. It's crazy, 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 right? I can't tell you how many situations I've been in like that. I know you guys been in a lot of situations like that. And a lot of females, I don't know if they'll admit it or not. I know a couple that have admitted it, that yeah, they had that mindset before of working for the man and not being submissive to their man when their man trying to give them the game plan and the play, how we gonna run this play, you know. They got all the fucking sense in the world. The women got all the fucking sense in the world how they gonna run the play. Ain't nothing but an emotional play, you know. Women do things off of emotion. Men like me are more analytical, it's more strategic. You know what I'm saying? But anyhow, you know, even dykes, dyke type of females, they're emotional, very emotional. Matter of fact, they are dykes because they're emotional. They've had some type of trauma in their life, whether they want to admit it or not, and they're emotional, and they took it far left or far right, however you want to say it. Not all dykes, some females, um, I realize were born that way, but not born that way, meaning that they got that way because of the chemicals and stuff in the baby food and society and pressure, and people just want to be experiment. And a lot of females, their first situation ship is with a female, as far as love, not necessarily sex or anything like that. Females have female best friends and stuff like that, and they take that the wrong way and move with that the wrong way, you know. But anyhow, you know, try to work with your man. Try to work with your man. You have a man that's a builder. You have a man that's trying to build and put things together and make moves and make things happen, and and stuff like that. Work with that man. Otherwise, you're gonna end up working for the man, and you know the man that I mean. Even white women could admit, a lot of white women could admit, they sick of these white men, running every fucking thing. White men, I know white men that admit they're sick of white men running everything. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of white men, a lot of my buddies, they're like, man, they sick of white men running everything. You know what I mean? Because people are realizing that everybody's a slave right now. Everybody is a fucking slave right now. And it ain't even the white man. It's not the white man. I'm saying white man, but it's absolutely not even the white man. Look at the names and look at the noses and the names. These people calling themselves so-called chosen people and so-called Jews, and they've been through the Holocaust and all this type of foolishness. They've been through the Holocaust and slavery just like black people, yet they want to classify themselves as white people. So they playing both sides. They playing both sides. All right. Them the people to watch. Them the people to watch. But them people, they got their game down tight. I always say, man, I gotta give it to them, man. I gotta give them a hand. I gotta give them a hand, boy. They've been playing the whole world for thousands and thousands of years, man. They've been playing the whole world. And that's what Hitler was trying to tell everybody, about these so-called Jews, what they've been doing. Anyhow, so if y'all want to go work for them rather than work with your man, go right on ahead. I see a lot of black women, they just loving it right now. The so-called Jews then gave this black female, lesbian black female speaker of the house position, and they're making a lot of gays and lesbians, um, giving them positions and black women positions in the Capitol, in the White House, and government. They wanted to put Harriet Tubman on a $20 bill. So, they're strategically putting black women in higher position than white men, black men, everybody. Because the goal is, once you can control a black woman, you control the whole world. Everybody know that. If you don't know that, you stupid. The black woman is the most on the planet. The black Indian woman is there's like over a billion Indian women, probably 1.5 billion Indian women on the planet, really probably 2 billion Indian females on the planet, whether it's red dot Indian or American Indian. Yeah, around 2 billion. And then as far as Negroids, there's a lot of Indians that look like Negroids, like me. I'm a Negroid. I'm not a Indian. Okay, I'm native to Jamaica. I'm indigenous to Jamaica. I'm an Indian to Jamaica, but I personally know my ancestors came from Africa to Jamaica. Came from Africa to Jamaica. That's why a lot of people look at me and they say, "Hey man, are you African? Are you Haitian? What are you?" Okay, because my tribe came from Jamaica and really all over the place. My great grandfather was white Irish. Um, my great grandmother was Cuban, black Cuban. My great great grandfather was African. I got all kind of stuff in me. But you know, they purposely putting a black woman in positions and making her work for them, and these black women just loving it. They swear they did the bomb.com. These black women just swear they the bomb.com. They nurses now making $100 an hour, and they just got all these great positions now. But the end thereof is destruction. They're gonna die alone. All right, most of these women making all this money, they're gonna die alone. They're gonna live this life of running through different men running through them. Yeah, they're gonna die with a big house and a nice car, but they're gonna literally die alone. I'm seeing it happen every day. They're dying alone. They might have a little friend or whatever, and they've had a great sexual escapades and stuff like that. But as far as true love, a lot of them just dying alone. A lot of them, their offsprings don't want nothing to do with them. Their offsprings just use them for money. When they die, their offsprings just gonna take the house and sell it, take the car and ride it out and sell it. So what they're building is not no real legacy. What they're building is will wither away. And the powers that be, the inorganic ones, Ralph Smart called them, because they are inorganic. They're not native to this earth. You know what I'm saying? It's people like me that are native to this earth, and we actually gave birth to the the Caucasoid, the Caucasian white man, okay, what really is the white man, the Caucasoid um white man, people like me gave birth to them, but these inorganic ones calling themselves the chosen ones and the Jews and all this type of stuff here, they're over there taking over Palestine and Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones running the world, and they got black women on ghetto gaggers. Y'all see that? They got black women on ghetto gaggers showing, hey, this is what we do to black women. They showing you physically, psychologically, emotionally what they do to y'all black women. They showing y'all in Hollywood. They got black women on ghetto gaggers. It's the so-called Jews got y'all on ghetto gaggers, got y'all gagging. Hey man, these motherfuckers some beasts, boy. They when they say the beast, they the mark of the beast, boy. They some beasts for real, boy. But anyhow, man, I don't pay no attention to these black women that they want to work and they about to work 40, 50, 60 hours. They don't care. They about to get this money and they just, they want to get the money. They want to get to the money. I don't pay no attention to these women, man. And I notice more and more black men and men, period, are leaving these women alone, not paying any attention to these women. These women are going about life alone for the most part and stuff like that. And they're going through their great sexual escapades and they're getting big dicks and all kind of dicks and they just having a good time right now. But at the end of the day, they die alone and stuff like that. But if you want to be one of those women, to each his own. I ain't got nothing to say about it. You live your life how you see fit. But I just want to put that out there. All right, talk to y'all later, man. Peace.